Hello, my name is Rick Sykes. I'm from Wellesley, Massachusetts, and I'm a senior captain of the men's swim team. I've been competing in swimming competitively since I was 4 years old. I compete in the 50 and 100 freestyle, and my favorite event is the 50 freestyle. Swimming is appealing to me because it requires a lot of hard work and dedication that always pays off when you invest those things. I think the most difficult thing about competing in swimming is exactly what is most appealing about swimming, in the fact that it requires a lot of time and hard work that can really test your love of the sport. I think the most rewarding thing about being a swimmer is when you touch the wall at the end of the season and you see a best time and you know that all of the hard work and sweat that you've poured in over the last couple months was worth it to achieve what you've done. I think the athlete that I most try to emulate is Tom Brady. I'm a Boston boy and I'm a huge New England Patriots fan. And I think that his passion for the game and his intensity about winning and losing is something that is hard to find in common day sports. If I could have one last meal, it would be my mom's spaghetti casserole. She used to make it every year for my birthday, and it's my all-time favorite. If I could describe myself in 5 words, it would be dedicated, thoughtful, lighthearted, understanding, and hardworking. My favorite moment as being a swimmer at Washington Lee was last year as a junior at NCAA's when we went with a bunch of seniors, and just to work so hard to get to the meet and then succeed while we were there was my proudest moment as a general. My personal goals for this year are to make it to and succeed at NCAA's, and I think that that echoes the goals for the team to finish top 3 in our conference and qualify a substantial amount of individuals for the national meet. When I was a kid, I planned to be a player on the Boston Red Sox. I think that that dream faded away with the more time I spent in the pool, but that's something I always wanted. My plans for after graduation are to apply and attend dental school. If I could trade places with Coach Gardner for a day, I think it would be a lot of fun. I would enjoy writing a practice for the team to do and seeing everybody outside of the pool, watching them swim. I think it would also be a lot of fun to have Coach Gardner swim for a day. She was a successful college swimmer, and I think it would reinvigorate her passion for the sport, and it'd be fun to see her in our shoes. I think the best thing about being a student athlete at Washington Lee is the opportunities that it provides to succeed in your sport and also in the classroom. Professors and faculty are very understanding of who you are as an athlete, and likewise coaches are very understanding as who you are as a student, and I think it really gives you all of the resources that you need to become as successful and well-rounded as possible. If I was on The Amazing Race, I think the teammate that I would choose would be Wade Marsh, because he is pretty even-headed and calm, and I think that we probably make a good team. I think that my favorite class at W&L is virology with Dr. Samerda. It's the study of pathological viruses, and as a nerdy biology major, I think it's a lot of fun to study how those things affect the human population, and it's just very interesting. My must-watch television show, I only have one, is The Walking Dead. Usually I don't get hooked on those things, but I am. I'm guilty of it. I do have some pre-race rituals. I think that the entire swim team can attest to the fact that I'm not calm behind the block. I am jumpy, I like to move around, and I'm definitely not static. I think what makes W&L a special place is that it gives the student athlete everything it needs to succeed, and people can really thrive in the career path or athletic path of their choosing, and that everyone here is so welcoming and understanding of your personal goals and your motivations for why you are passionate about certain things, that you can truly become who you want to be.